If you keep ending up second place, runner up, not getting the job, losing it out to somebody else, this one is for you. So I work with a lot of people who get desperate because they come in second place 1, 2, 3, 5 times, and they come to me and say, JT, something's wrong. And actually there is something wrong. Or maybe I'm saying, I should rephrase it as there's something they're not doing right enough. And that is they are not agitating the pain of the employer to show them how they are the aspirin to that pain. So I want you to think about that. Most people go into job interviews and they want to be that pleasant person that everybody gets along with. So you really focus on trying to say the right answer, create this smooth, welcoming environment. And that's important. You should do that. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. But what happens is you end up coming across like the nice to have candidate, not the must have candidate. So at some point in time in this process of interviewing, you have to agitate their pain. And by that I mean you have to have the foresight, the vision to talk about all the things that can go wrong if they don't hire someone like you for the job. So that's where interview prep becomes really, really vitally important. It's so funny. I do master classes in my private platform every week, and I have one entire dedicated hour to interview. We call it the interview sandbox. And I tell people it's because interview is where you make or break it. Interview is where I can give you the most amount of guidance so that you become the must-have candidate. And it's not rocket science. It's just that you have to know how to answer the questions to show that you are the aspirin, not the vitamin, that you're the must-have, not the nice-to-have, okay? So a quick example of that, if you're still with me here, would be, when they ask you, tell me about a time, you overcame a difficult challenge, you should have done your homework prior to this and be able to talk specifically about a workplace challenge that would be very similar to the work that you would be doing at this company. And so what you do is something called catastrophizing, where you say, this is everything that could have gone wrong. This was the situation. These are all the things that could have gone wrong and really hurt the business, hurt my employer. But this is how I solved for it, and here's the happy ending. Here's the outcome. Okay. Now, I'm not telling you to make this up. I'm telling you to spend some time doing what we call structured interview prep. We teach people a model called experience plus learn equals grow, which is the same type of storytelling with a beginning, a middle, and an end. And that structure, once you learn how to do it, it's like stealing the opponent's playbook. Because now we can show you the 18 most common questions you get asked in job interviews, show you how to catastrophize them with your very own real life stories, and show them the happy ending. These subtle changes to the way you present and answer questions in job interviews will take you next level. And the best part about it is that when you become the must-have candidate, they don't want to lose you. So when they give you the job offer, you sit in the driver's seat to do things like what? Negotiate for more money or whatever else you're negotiating for. I can't stress enough, do not sleep on interview prep. Make sure you're utilizing a format for storytelling like Experience, Learn, and Grow that really agitates the pain. Make sure you're up to date on the latest, most common behavioral questions that you'll be asked, because this is the best way to do it. And just invest that little bit of time. Have you ever heard of ROI, return on the investment? The return on investment, the ROI on interview prep is unbelievable. And it will solve this problem of you coming in second place, okay? All right, I hope that helped. Folks, if you've got questions, comments, feedback, post them here. I'm trying to help 10 million of you on this app get new, better paying jobs. If you found this helpful, will you give me a follow and post a question? And if you need any help, all of my free resources are linked in my bio for you. That little circle there, click on it, and then click on the link on my bio page, okay? Good luck, go get them.